Hi everyone, thank you for joining us today. I'm Cecilia and I'm with my colleagues Alexandra and Theodore.
Hello, guys.
Um, and we'd like to share with you our new project idea that we've been thinking of these days. Basically, we're gonna pre-build with Biela, of course, the iPhone app of the year named Tiimo. It's a daily schedule planner with an AI tool. I think it sounds interesting. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, I played a bit today with the Tiimo app, and I really think biela can do something even better.
Yeah,
Okay.
so basically what I think of Tiimo? I don't know exactly how to say it, but it sounds more like Timu, like the
No,
shopping
yeah,
app, right?
Yeah.
Sounds pretty funny, but I don't know. I played a bit with it. It looks pretty interesting, but I think Biela can do a much better job than this, and we're gonna prove that today by building our prompt and just playing around with Biela, and hopefully we're gonna have a much better product than these guys did. So and basically for much cheaper than these guys probably did. I'm not sure how they coded this out, but if they did, whatever they used, it was probably too much. So we're gonna prove them wrong today, hopefully. And I think we can get started with the prompt building. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
yeah, sure.
Yeah. All right, then I'm gonna share my screen real quick. So hopefully it's visible. Is it visible?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay. So as always, we're gonna start with a title, and we're gonna name it. Well, not a, that's for sure. We're gonna name it a scheduler and daily
Planner.
task app,
Okay.
and I think that should be fine. And let's make this a title. I'm not sure exactly how to make a title. I think like this. Awesome. Okay. Now let's use this. So I have a couple ideas here on my left, and I'm going to start by saying that I want a main prompt. So let's go with that, main prompt here. And we're going to do the following. So I want, let's do a tab. Can I press tab? Okay. I want a daily scheduler and daily task scheduler actually with a to-do list as well. Actually, no, let's do daily task scheduler, to-do list, and to-do list app, web app, built using React plus Vite. These are some frameworks that are very popular. as well as, well, I'm not going to say as well as, but React plus Vite and Tailwind CSS with, I noted here some frameworks, some components, which are Radix UI. And this is a nice component. I looked this up earlier, and I just basically saw this online, and I thought it looked pretty good, so we're going to use it today. It's a component framework, basically like a component library, basically. And what it does is it just, give me 1 second. What it does is just imports a lot of components into your app, basically like elements that look nicer than what you normally would create. Anyways, we will have an AI integration. We're going to be using ChatGPT because we have a key for that. So let's write, I want this app to have actually AI integration with a ChatGPT key. Excuse me for my sore throat. It's that time of the year again, so okay.
Sound good.
Should be good. Okay, so let's also say that we want some animations. With GSAP animations, and GSAP is basically just another library that has good animations. With GSAP animations, dark theme especially, this is the most important thing, because I really like dark themes on like web apps and stuff that you use on your phone, because usually when you play around with your phone, you kind of want to use dark theme, like pretty much all the time. I don't think I've ever had a time when I switched to light mode. Maybe like when the sun was out, but currently
But
it's
you
winter,
can
so
also have a switch in dark
yeah,
mode, light
I
mode.
think I think that's a good idea. So let's have that
Be
as
up to
well.
the user to choose.
Yes, okay. Yeah, that's good. That's a good idea. So with GSAP animations, dark theme and light theme. What was that? What happened? Oh, okay, light theme. Switch,
Yeah.
dark theme and light theme switch, as well as, what else?
Mhm.
Let's keep it like that for now. So actually no, let's write more. I want the, should we call it a startup screen or a step, I don't know, like a couple step screen. I'm not exactly sure what I would call it, but I think I'm going to call it like a start screen. I want the start screen to have a couple steps which which ask the user about their daily phase habits and rituals, with a couple options to pick from, as well as custom user input habits. Let's call it that. Awesome.
Couldn't we use the sign up also form with the
I'm
super
gonna get to that. Yes, I'm gonna
yeah.
get to that. Just give me 1 second. I'm not too sure about this star screen. I think we should call this something else. If you guys have any ideas, just let me know. But
Multi-step screen maybe?
I'm not sure. Just leave it for that for
Okay.
now. So next up, we're gonna do at the end of the start screen, we're gonna call it that again. But if anything, we're just gonna change that of the setup screen. It's a setup screen. There we go. Setup screen. Sounds better, doesn't it?
Yeah.
At the end of the setup screen, ask the user. I want the user to be able to sign up or log in using just plain old email and password. Or we're gonna also have Apple ID. Is it called Apple ID? I'm not sure. I don't use Apple devices, but I think it's Apple ID and Google sign up. And Google, just call it Google. Okay. Next up, we're gonna have after the
Okay.
login.
Okay.
Excuse me.
I was wondering about the dashboard after the login.
Yes, I'm just getting to that right now.
Okay.
So after the login, bring the user to a dashboard where they will have their chosen daily tasks displayed in in one of the 4 tabs of the page. Let's go with that. And
You can say with a sidebar, a nav bar.
that's a good idea. That's a very good idea. So let's do that. Their chosen daily task displayed on one of the 4 tabs on the sidebar. That's a very good idea. This sidebar needs to needs to have a to-do list. I think that's how you spell it. To-do list.
A
The
daily
daily tasks. Focus, and
a profile.
a profile. Exactly. Tab. And I've kind of stretched this main prompt a little bit, but that's fine. We can do let's go ahead with the style prompt. I'm gonna call it that. Guys, I'm not that great at naming things, so as you probably know by now, I'm not too great at building AI prompts, but I'm gonna try my best, and hopefully Biela can do a very good job with this. I'm not very creative. I'm not a very creative person myself. So anyways, let's go with the style prompt. So this style prompt, I'm gonna have it basically describe all of the tabs that we have going on. So let's start off with the to-do list. So the to-do list tab needs to have cards. So I want some cards, basically like Google Keep. Needs to have cards where needs to have user created cards with the lists of items created by the user. Then why did it do that? I don't like that, but it's okay. Then the daily tasks tab needs to have, actually let's not repeat ourselves here. The daily tasks tab will have a button used
It
to
should have, from my point of view, a time-based event cards,
the to-do
like
list or daily tasks.
like sorted by time,
Oh, yeah, okay. I understand what you're trying to say, but for the to-do list or the daily tasks tab?
for a daily planner.
The daily task. Okay. The daily tasks tab will have a like a. Well, let's just give it a button for now. So
Okay.
we can modify that later. It's fine. So we'll have a button that can create time-based and time and date-based. Time and date-based tasks, because these are tasks.
Someone in the comments asks why you don't type it all directly to Biela.
Oh, because I want people to be able to see better. So, and I also want, I mean, we can do that, obviously. That's basically what people do, and I do that as well. I'm just trying to let the people see better the prompt that we're building and see that we're not using this like pre-made prompt or anything like that. We're just building it by hand. And also you can have somebody else build this for you, and you can just feed it into Biela. So if you have like Google Docs, I'm not using Google Docs, but this is a Docs replacement, so it doesn't really matter. But if you have a Google Docs or something similar, you can just have somebody make the prompt for you, or you can make it in your free time and then feed it into Biela whenever you want to, or whenever you have the time to do so, or whenever you feel like building something. So this is what I'm doing right now. But if you guys want, from future live streams, we can just write it directly into Biela. It's not a problem. Anyways, if they want to, we can switch to it right now, but just let me know in the comments. The daily task hub will have a button that can create time and date-based tasks for the user. Okay, that sounds good enough for me. Let's go ahead with the focus. The focus tab will have a, I think it's called a, man, I don't know what it's called. Timekeeper? I think it's a timekeeper or something, a stopwatch. A stopwatch, right?
Okay.
Or a timer, yeah, that's good. A timer for, let's say, 25 minutes, or a custom timer, actually. That's a much better idea. Custom timer for letting the user focus better on, that's about it. We'll have a custom timer for letting the user focus better, and a full screen button. That's about it. Let's leave the profile tab to be inputted by Biela itself, because I don't really have any ideas for the profile tab, and it's really not that important. It's probably just gonna have some like, maybe like a game kind of type stuff with like levels or something like that. Like you just complete a to-do list and it's gonna give you some levels, but we're gonna think about that afterwards. Let me look here on my left, and so let's talk about the OpenAI ChatGPT integration. So let's do the AI integration prompt. So this AI integration prompt will have a, I want the AI integration to be a floating button across the entire website, across the entire page, across all of the pages of the dashboard, on which the user can click to open a modal window to talk to ChatGPT.
Well, it's gonna be like a fixed button somewhere in the bottom right of the page.
Of course,
Maybe
yeah. Floating button on the bottom right.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, one more thing I wanted to add here. Radix UI, and I also want to tell it to be responsive.
Oh, for mobile and tablet also.
Exactly, mobile, tablet, and desktop. Tablet and desktop responsive.
Fully responsive.
Awesome. Fully responsive. Perfect. Awesome. Talk to ChatGPT. It needs to have access to all of the data inputted by the user and be able to modify it by bringing, and I'm going to get a little bit more technical here. Basically, what I'm going to be telling it to do is bring JSON. JSON is a type of data. It's basically like a sort of like, I'd say it's some way to show data. And by telling it to bring JSON back, when you're asking the when you're asking ChatGPT, I'm going to show it to you guys later, but when you're asking ChatGPT, you're basically sending a list of instructions in the form of JSON over to OpenAI servers, and it brings back another JSON type file data. And I want inside of this, I wanted to bring another type of JSON, like an object, which is going to have the instructions to create cards for the to-do list or another daily task or something like that. So I'm just going to be telling it to bring JSON back by bringing JSON instructions for the website to add custom data in the to-do or daily tasks tabs. All right. Does that sound good? It needs to have access to all the data inputted by the user and be able to modify by bringing JSON instructions back for the website to add custom data in the to-do or daily tasks tabs.
Sorry,
data
Theodore. Someone
Yes?
asks if do you add the React animations here in the style prompt? He's asking about the React animations, so what we are using for animations.
That's a good idea. Thank you so much, whoever suggested that in the comments.
Madalena.
Please add React animations. You mean like React bits? Let's try with React bits. React bits library for smooth animations, for smooth component animations. So I've heard of React bits, and it's a component library with animations. It's basically like I told it here, Radix UI, but we're also going to add it in here. And actually, maybe instead of the style actually, you know, I'm just going to keep it here like the comment suggested. But I think it looks pretty good so far. What do you guys think?
Yeah, we are good.
Yeah, did I miss anything? I don't think so.
Did we add notifications?
That's a good idea. Also in the style prompt for smooth component animations and notifications. What is it called? Toast notification? I think so.
Notifications, yeah. For
Toast.
all
I love toast. I love toast, especially in the morning. Notifications. How do you spell it? Notifications for user and AI actions. Awesome. Anything else? Did I miss?
Someone
Okay.
says would be great for a task tracker to have a recorder, so you can record notes when somebody speaks, and then AI analyzes it and turns into a tasks that are added to your to-do list.
A recorder.
I think it's
I will keep that in mind. However, I'm not gonna be. I'm not sure about that, but I will note it right here
we'll keep in mind.
to keep in mind. Yes. So if we have time, we will definitely try this feature out, like we did with the game Agar.io, not Agar.io, Snowball.io that we made. You know, at the end, somebody suggested some features, and we tried to add them, and actually kind of worked. So we're gonna keep this in mind, and hopefully you guys can remind me if I accidentally forget. But I think this looks pretty good for a prompt. So let's copy it, and I'm gonna go back to my dashboard, my streaming dashboard here. I'm gonna stop my screen share and move the screen share over to Biela, because that's where we're going to be building. That's where we're going to be building. So hopefully you guys can see. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. So this is our prompt here. As you can see, it's the same. We're going to be using Cloud 4.5, and we're going to be using extended thinking. And let's just give it to Biela to code. And in the meantime, I think I kind of want to talk about something that's going to be happening tonight. So in our tradition, we have here on the 5th and 6th, well, it's actually on the night of 5th, going towards the 6th, we have what's called St. Nicholas. I think most people have it, but we're going to be celebrating it tonight. And what it basically is just St. Nicholas is a folklore, and it brings kids either sweets or candy, or it brings some kind of like a whip if you're not good, or coal. I think I've heard about coal as well. So I think, but you have to do something before he brings you candy. So if you clean your boots, so like
Yeah,
your shoes, then you get candy. But if you forget, you get coal or a whip. But
Or nothing.
instead of letting Saint Nicholas remember all of these items by himself, we're going to be building this app for him to not thankfully, but hopefully not make him forget to come by all of the good children in this world. So
that's
hopefully he uses our app to not forget to come to us as well, because I definitely cleaned my boots today
I will do
and
it.
they're. Oh, you haven't done it
you
yet?
might will do it.
I think it's a bit late, but hopefully he won't
I
mind.
promise. So we have to add this on the to-do list.
Hopefully it's not too late. But yeah, basically that's what we're going to be building today for Saint Nicholas, but also to make a better app than Tiimo. Tiimo. I still haven't figured out how to say their name.
It's
I
Tiimo.
Tiimo. Timu. I'm not too sure, man. It's not a very good name. Biela is much better. It's a much better name. It just rolls off the tongue much better. Anyways, Biela's building right here. It's gonna take a little bit of time because this is a complex project and I gave it a long prompt. So, yep, as you can see, it detected all my UI stuff like radix and probably the frameworks as well. Oh my god, this is a very big reasoning prompt here. Yeah, React plus Vite, Tailwind, and CSS. These are just frameworks, as I told you guys. I just really like, whenever I'm building with BL, I just really like looking at this screen and seeing how it just scrolls so smoothly, and it looks very nice to just be able to see all this code. Sometimes, I mean, I kind of know how to code a little bit, and now I just look at this and sometimes it's so complicated just seeing all of this stuff. Like sometimes I'm like, what is this? This looks alien to me. But Biela just understands it and does it. It's very nice. But yeah, I think we're getting close to it, to the preview section, as I like to call it. Man, this is the most, I really like this part of building in the live stream the most, because I just have stuff to talk about. I have a lot of stuff to talk about, but I just really like this part because I like looking at this and just waiting for it to impress me. Or, when it doesn't really impress me, but it's very rare. When it doesn't really do that, then I just give it another prompt. So it's very nice.
I'm
Anyways,
curious about the design. How it
yeah, I'm also very curious about this. This is what this is what I was talking about. Like, I'm very curious to see how this looks. The first prompt is the most important and the most, I'm not too sure how to say it, but it's like, I'm so excited about this. Like, I don't know, like I'm almost shaking. Okay. I think we're getting close to it by now. We're also going to be deploying this, so hopefully we're going to be able to put this in the chat and people. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to write that I want Supabase integration, but I don't think that's a problem. Do you guys think it's a problem?
We can add it later.
Of course, obviously. I mean, that's why that was a trick question that I asked. So I don't think it's a problem because BL is so smart that you can just, if you forget to add something in the prompt, which is pretty much all the time for me, like I always forget to add something, or maybe I'm talking with someone and after I hit the big green button right here, they tell me, oh, you forgot to add this. I'm like, oh, great. And I just wait for it to prompt, and then I just input it. It's that easy. But yeah, the Supabase integration, we're going to connect a database because we want a login for the basically a login and sign up, as I said, with the email and password. And we're also going to do Apple ID and Google, but that comes later. That's not that important right now. What is important is using the ChatGPT AI key. And talking about this AI ChatGPT key, I think we're gonna have to stop sharing this screen for a second because I don't think it's allowed to share this key. It's a private key after all. I don't think it's a good idea to share it online, is it?
Yeah, you can hide.
Yeah, I can probably I should probably hide this screen, but I'm not
Just
gonna
for
do it
a
right
moment.
now. Hmm?
Just for a moment.
Yeah, just for a moment, just so you guys don't see the API key. I mean, you can introduce that yourselves if you have one. Uh, this is not mine, obviously. Uh, wow. Okay. I'm a bit interested in this. So this is like the oh, this is the splash screen, isn't it? So we have a couple things here. I think I asked it to do dark theme, but I don't think it took that for me. Probably because the prompt was too big, or I wasn't very explicit with it. But yeah, we have some morning, evening sleep schedule and coffee ritual habits here. And we have meditation, exercise, a couple of stuff. Now, a funny thing I saw in the Tiimo app, uh, when you signed up or when you logged in, it was very funny. Like one of the daily tasks was drink water. Come on, guys! Like who needs a task to drink water? How can you forget to drink water?
I forget every time.
You forget how to drink water or when to drink water?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Maybe you should
Yeah.
write it on your
Yesterday,
hand.
I didn't drink at all water.
Instead of
So,
using Tiimo, I think you should write it on your hand instead if you
yeah,
forget to drink water.
probably.
But as a funny, we're probably gonna add something like breathe. Like don't forget to breathe, guys. That's very important. Anyways, I really do like this. So first of all, let's connect to a database.
Do you guys
So
hear the music?
I hear it.
Okay, me
So
too.
let's create a new database to introduce into this project. It's as easy as just clicking connect to database and then create a new database if you have a Supabase account, which I do. And we're going to be using that. And by the way, the Supabase account making process doesn't really take that long. I think it's like a couple steps. You can also use like the Google or the Apple accounts that you already probably have. Or you can use the email and password for them as well. And once you connect there, it will redirect you automatically if you didn't connect your account. But I have, so it didn't redirect me. But if you didn't, it will redirect you to the Supabase login or sign up page where you're asked to introduce your account details. And once you do that, it will redirect you back to Biela and you can create a database. Very, very easy. So what this will allow us to do, I don't think I talked about or did I talk? I think I only talked about the login or sign up process, but I'm looking into adding, oh no, what happened? Some error happened. What happened? Actually, well, the reasoning completed. Oh, never mind. That was just some fake error. I don't think anything happened. But yeah, we have the Supabase dashboard here where we can go, and we have the database connected. So, but I'm not too sure if we have I'm not seeing here. Let me go for 1 second, guys. Let me just head over to Supabase. I don't think you guys see the screen. But yes, we do not have it. So that error was not a fluke. We have to redo the process again. So let's disconnect the project, the database, and oh, what is this? The task scheduler. I'm not too sure what that is, but we can pause it. I think that's the new one that I just made.
Yeah, because there is a pop-up. Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably an error with Supabase, not Biela. They always have... Guys, today was a big day because Cloudflare went down again, which is like what? The 20th time this month? Or not this month, but like this period of time, this autumn and winter, start of the winter. Very crazy situation, and unfortunately I think it's affecting a little bit of Supabase. Fortunately, we don't have any issues with the AI so far. I think we had a couple problems today, but it should be fine now. Come on guys, why is it taking so long? This database doesn't even exist. Let's create a new Supabase database. Let's see, hopefully it works this time. But if not, we can just build it without Supabase, and we can connect it later on, as I told you guys. It's really no problem. After this, I definitely want to make the splash screen, which I forgot to call a splash screen. I call it a start screen or setup screen. But it's called a splash screen, as I remember right now. I want to make it dark theme, because I definitely do not like white mode or light mode. So it did work this time. Hopefully it can make a table, which it didn't before. And yeah, I think I will start by writing the next prompt. Or do you guys have any ideas on what to actually make as the logo for this app, or for this web app?
A calendar, something related to a calendar.
Calendar? Could work, but I think that's a bit too generic. What else? Do you have any other ideas? Or maybe we should just ask Content Studio to make that for us?
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah? Well, I think we should give it the title of this, right? I'm just gonna go back to the document that where we wrote our first prompt, and we're gonna take the title. I just took the title from that, and I'm just gonna go to the Content Studio, to the AI Image Studio section, and I'm just gonna give it a title just to see what happens, and I'm just gonna generate an image, because I'm very interested to see what the biela.
You actually can switch to the bulk mode, and the bulk mode has access to some sort of description about the project, and you can tell there to build or to create some, I don't know, logos or any kind of images you want.
Actually, I think this was too generic, and it actually made an iPhone with the... So I forgot to write a logo here.
Yeah.
Scheduling task app logo, and we're gonna do bulk mode.
Yeah.
Like you said. Oh, actually, yeah.
Or logo icon to know that it's more of like an icon.
Let's make it transparent, because I definitely want to use this in the website, in the actual website. So,
okay.
Did you want to say something? I'm sorry, I clicked
You
too
can
fast.
specify like to create 10 logos, and you can choose between those.
Awesome. Okay, I'll do that next if we don't like these. Let's see what the issue is here. A couple issues with P and PM. Also not BLS issues. So what did it say here? It said, I've updated the Supabase client with your new project credentials. So awesome. It automatically, as I told you guys, it automatically took the Supabase details or credentials for us, and it also made a database. Awesome, right? Let's ask BL to fix this while we take a look at all of these images. So
they did give us a lot of examples.
Did quite a lot, yeah. I was not expecting for it to make this many.
That is the bulk mode.
Yep. This looks pretty interesting, but it's also a little bit generic. So let's take a look at the next one.
That's too visible, this one. But
it's not very visible, yeah. But I do like the color scheme of it, and the brain thing, connected dots, and the calendar looks very nice, very interesting. You know what? I might actually like this one the best. But
Yeah, me too.
we have a couple more to look through.
No.
No.
That was an instant no for you guys. What do you not like in this one? It's very minimalistic. It's something that people would use these days.
Yeah, but it doesn't relate like nothing.
Ah, what's happening here, huh? Internal server error. Supabase. Come on, Supabase. Why are you giving me troubles today, huh? You worked so well today. Man. Okay, let's leave the Supabase aside for now. We're gonna connect it later if we have time. Alright? And we're gonna oh, okay, so we have an issue here. Please, if I can write, please make the Supabase integration optional. I do not want it for now. Let's give this prompt and let's let it remove Supabase for now, because I think they're having some internal issues today, and probably because of Cloudflare, which pretty much died today. I think you guys heard about it or experienced it at some point today.
Really?
They basically died, or some fire happened. I'm not too sure, but yeah, it happens at these big companies and everything just dies. Anyways, not our problem, because the AI still works and Biela can still build your websites however you want them to do, to build it, and you can just connect the database later on. Anyways, let's go back to the Content Studio, and here we have a couple more icons. I actually really like this one for iOS, because if I'm correct, Tiimo, I'm never going to be able to pronounce this, but Tiimo is an iOS or Apple only app, right? And this looks like an iOS icon to me.
Yeah.
And it looks pretty good. I think we're going to keep this one. And which one? This one. But let's take a look at all of the others. Not too sure about this one.
A bit too much. Too AI.
Maybe a little bit too much, yeah.
No.
This one, I don't see it. It's just, it looks like I'm not sure, like data, maybe like mobile data. I'm not too sure. This is just a book. I don't need books. I
No,
do
let's
need
just
books.
use the Apple feeling one.
Awesome. So this Apple one, what do? I just select it and I select this one as well.
Yeah.
And we save selected. Awesome. And it automatically introduced the file title for us. And let's just upload these. And when we upload, we have these in the Content Studio, so we can use these at any point in time, which we're gonna do. But first, as I said, oops, I clicked wrong.
Magdalena says that maybe we can create a character instead of that logo.
Yeah, we can try that out as soon as I finish this prompt. So please make the entire the website, web app actually, have a dark mode and more professional and high-end look and feel to it, with GSAP animations, and I think that's good enough. Let's give it that. I think it already has animations, but I just to make sure I told it to add more. Back to the Content Studio. So I don't think I mentioned to you guys, but Content Studio basically it uses the Nano Banana Pro model, which is basically very new and the best model that I've pretty much ever seen in my entire life. Because back when I heard about AI, the image generations, I'm not sure if you guys saw, but there was this joke or meme, as people like to call them, but there was this joke online going around of Will Smith. I think you guys know Will Smith. He was eating spaghetti, and this was the best. Like, it was so mangled and it looked so gross. But that was the best that AI can make. But nowadays, AI can just basically make, like, this Nano Banana that is introduced into Biela is just so powerful and so good that it just can make everything. Like anything you think about, it can make it so well. And I presented it to you guys in previous live streams as well, and I'm gonna present it to you as well here. So a character, you said, I mean, Madalena said on the chat, right? What kind of character? I mean, do you guys
So
have any ideas?
Madalena has. She says that I do the app BMO and make a cuter character for a logo. Do you know BMO?
BMO?
It's like a
BMO?
cute, nerdy robot who's your personal assistant.
BMO robot. No, haven't heard of that, but I'm gonna try and see what the AI knows about it. So uh, let's say I want, please make a BMO robot inspired character or logo. I think character, right?
Yeah, character.
For my app. Sounds good. I think I
Ziba,
wrote.
Ziba says that we should give the inspiration to Biela to pick between those logos we generated.
Really?
What do you think?
Sounds pretty good. I mean, we could do that. But
Oh,
wow. Okay. Okay. I'm actually very impressed with this. However,
Oh.
I do not like these things here, but we can remove these in a different prompt. But I do really like this. Like, it's such a cute character. Maybe we can implement this into the AI chat engine that we're going to be adding to the app.
Actually, Madalena says that she wanted to say that we can call the app BMO, inspired by Tiimo. It wasn't a character at all.
BMO instead of Tiimo. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, that sounds like a good name. I think we can make that the new name for this app. BMO, inspired by Madalena. We're gonna give it that to Biela to implement as the name. And also, I'm gonna get a bit more technical here, and I'm gonna talk about the fact that once you deploy these websites, if you want traction on your website, if you want to bring in clients to your website, let's say you have a product you want to sell on a website made in Biela, you can ask Biela very generically to create metadata or a meta. I think it's called a meta header. Is that what it's called in HTML?
Yeah.
Yeah, so a meta header that it automatically puts it at the top of the HTML. And actually it's called SEO. So SEO basically stands for search engine optimization. And what it does, if you ask Biela to introduce SEO to your website, it brings the website higher and higher on the search engine like database or yeah. So if you want to bring more clients, definitely ask Biela to implement SEO into your website. It's just called SEO. Just ask it, like, please implement excuse me, just ask Biela to please implement good SEO for my website, and it will do that for you, and it will bring you a lot more clients that way. So you can sell your product for a lot more to a lot more people, which is a very nice feature that I've used before. And funny enough, Biela can actually, like, because it has access to all of the files in your project, it actually knows how to read everything and give you a good title and a good meta for SEOs. So it adds relevant data from your files, and basically whatever you're trying to sell, it just adds it to the top of the HTML so that you can rank higher in Google searches or any other search engine. Probably, I don't know, does Facebook have a search engine? I'm not sure about that. But it can add it for anything. So let's see how the website looks right now. Did a
Better
few
in dark.
refreshes. Excuse me?
Better in dark theme, yes. You were
I
right.
I do like it more in dark theme. Although I don't really like these parts at the top here, but for now I just want to get on with it. What should we call you? Well, you should call me Theodore. Oh, you can't really see my name, but we can fix that later on. And this looks pretty good. I gotta say, this looks very good.
We should add more questions from the beginning.
Questions? What do you mean questions?
Questions,
Ah, you mean like the tags, like the
yeah,
pickable... Okay, okay, yeah, we can do that, but I don't think that's one of the things... I mean, it is definitely important, but I think it's more important to focus on the fact that we have ChatGPT integration here, and currently we don't, but we do have a chat here. So what we're
from
gonna do...
there we can ask, we can detail all the things that we'd like to add to the schedule, right?
Exactly, exactly. So, first of all, let's have the functionality down to a working order. And with by that, I mean, we're gonna look for the... So this is something you can ask Biela to do, but it's better to do yourself to get a little bit more familiar with the code. And I don't think it added me any .env files, did it? I
No,
don't
you have
think
to
so.
create it.
Awesome. Okay, so to create one, simply right click in here and we can make a new file, and we're going to call it .env. So this .env file, basically what it does is just holds all of the secrets in your project. And with this, we're just going to call, inside of this, we can edit it. And let's say I just wanted to do open underscore AI chat GPT key, API key. And we're gonna make this text here, and then we're gonna enter the key. But as I said, guys, we're gonna have to pause for a second so that you guys don't see the secret key.
It's okay. We
So
have one more question from Madalina.
awesome.
She is asking if we can add a cute background. Can Biela create an image for the background too? The right size and all? The right size, yes, it will fit the full width, and I think it can be also responsive. And of course, Biela can create it. We can create anything with Biela, any kind of logo, image
Yep.
for the background. So definitely we'll ask the AI generator for Biela to do that as well.
Yep. So I have added the API key, and hopefully it's nowhere to be seen here. We don't want to share our secret, and neither should you guys. So please, if you create something and you have bought, let's say, a ChatGPT key, and you make a website with Biela, obviously Biela will keep it very secret. But please, 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 please make sure you don't share this secret with anyone, because you can share projects in Biela. So just make sure you don't include that anywhere if you want to share your project. So just be very careful with that. And I think we just flashed the key on the screen here, but that's fine. We can cut that out later. Anyways, so this is just a test key, obviously, so we can disable that later on. But as I said, please guys, do not share your secrets with anyone. Just keep them safe, and in Biela can keep them safe for you. But it's usually always a user error when something happens. If the database gets leaked or something like that, or your keys get leaked, it's usually a user error that happens, like I just did. That was my key. That was my key there. That was flashed on the screen, and that was my fault. So, yeah. But let's see how the Chat GPT integration works. So, let's see. So the text here is white, and I'd like Biela to code this to be black for me. Please make the input boxes dark theme, so that the text is visible inside of them. Awesome. And while we wait for that to happen, it's basically, I'm very curious about this ChatGPT integration. That's very easy to do, actually. I just buy a ChatGPT key and you added it into this, and hopefully, with any luck, we're going to be able to introduce some to-do lists and daily tasks automatically. Let's see how it does. So, done. Great. Hopefully that works. Let's see. I don't think it did much, but let's go ahead and see. What should I ask? Oh, actually, I have a couple options here. So let's do create a shopping list, and let's ask it. Let's create a shopping list for you. What would you like to name it? So this is ChatGPT in real time right here. This was a response from them, and I asked you. I actually told you guys that I will show this ChatGPT response in the console here, actually in the network tab. So if we do another prompt here. All right, so we have this prompt, and it's called completions, and it's right here. As I told you guys, this is the JSON. So this is just technical stuff, but I promised that I would show it to you guys. And this is basically what a JSON is, just a bunch of data that gets sent. So this is not very important. Anyways, let's ask it to please, actually that's not very visible. I'm just gonna write it here. Please add to the to-do list the following items: buy mandarins, actually clementines, because I like clementines more, a gallon of milk, because we gotta feed Saint Nicholas as well as good as we do with Santa Claus. A gallon of milk, some cookies, and I don't know what else. Maybe some, I don't know, some pastry. And we're going to copy this. I'm going to delete it from there. I'm just going to paste it in here. Let's see if it does it for us. And it's loading. So it did add the, it did send the JSON instructions. Add those items to your shopping list. Here are the items being added: buy clementines, a gallon of milk, some cookies, and some pastry. So let's see if we go here to the to-do list, and we don't have it yet, but let's ask biela to do that for us right now. So please take the JSON data sent by the AI and
Someone asked if biela can create real native mobile apps. I think next week we can try it to build the same app but mobile version.
Yes, I think we can try that soon. I don't think it's up. I don't think it's added yet, but definitely will. biela will definitely be able to handle that very soon. Just not now. It's a more complex stuff. But if you have, let's say you have a React project like this one. If you have a React project and it's already done and you deploy it on the website, what you can do afterwards, you can ask biela to convert it to React Native, which is sort of similar to React, but it's something that you can use on all platforms, basically Mac, Linux, Windows, Android, anything. It's basically like Discord. I don't know if you guys heard of Discord, but it's this web app. It was built as a web app, and then it was developed as an app for your desktop or phone. And it's all just one code. So that's what biela will be able to do in the future, which is basically next week. This future is very close. So let's ask the biela chat here to take the JSON data sent by the AI and use it to add to the to-do lists, or daily tasks. All right, let's see. Hopefully we don't have to get a little bit more technical than this, but yeah, because if we have to get a bit more technical, we're gonna have to open up the console again, and we're gonna have to investigate a couple features. But yeah, adding AI to apps is pretty easy. As you can see, we were able to talk to ChatGPT in our app here, but getting instructions parsed and stuff like that, it's a bit more complex and requires a bit more effort from you as a consumer. But it's not impossible. You can always just ask Biela to do that for you, even if it takes one more prompt. Let's see. So, add a gallon of milk. Let's see. Looks like you want to add a grocery item. Since you don't currently have any to-do list set up, would you like to create a new grocery list for you first? Yes, please. Let's see, can you do that for us right now? Well, let's go. I didn't write that correctly. Oh, look at that! No way! No way! No way! It did. It just, I think it was able to do this before, but I had to ask it to make a grocery list first. That's impressive. That's impressive. Okay, so that's awesome, isn't it? That's awesome. Okay, next. I don't really like this. Like, that's not very user-friendly, is it? But we're gonna move on from that for now. And I also want to ask, please add the gallon of milk to the grocery list. And it's not visible yet, but we're gonna fix that soon. And it did it. I'm actually so fucking impressed. I'm sorry for my language. But I'm very impressed right now. Like, that was so cool to do. I'm very sorry for my language again, but yeah. It just shows how impressed and excited I am about Biela. But yeah, so it did this for us, and let's see. Man, I'm actually so impressed. Let's go with, can you cross off the gallon of milk? Let's see. I'll mark the gallon as completed on your grocery. Here's the action. Let's get that done. Well, let's do it. Let's see, can it do that? Not yet, not quite. So let's first ask it to please make sure that the AI can also remove and check off the items from the grocery list when the AI sends the instruction. Ain't that awesome? Let's prompt it, and hopefully it will do a good job with that. And I really want to fix these input boxes here. And I know I asked it before, but I'm not sure exactly what is the issue. Hopefully we can give it another prompt and see if we can fix the problem. In the meantime though, let's see, what else do we have here? So we have the focus mode, and Bia's thinking right here. The focus mode, and to this focus mode I actually want to add a feature if we have any time left, but we do have some time left. So I want to add some feature to this focus mode task, to this tab, sorry, and I want to give it some sort of like music. You guys know when you want to focus on something, or maybe not when you want to focus, maybe yeah, when you want to
Relax.
focus. Relax. Yeah, exactly. So when you want to relax, I kind of want to put on some music, and that's kind of what I want to do. I'm not sure if it does it currently, but we can try. Let's just see what the AI did. So, man,
Yeah,
I'm
I
really
saw there you can delete the gallon of milk. Yeah, on hover it has that
Yep, we do have this feature.
Like,
Yeah, but I wanted to be able to do it from the AI because this is the most important feature currently in this app. And I think this is something that the other app, our competitor, uh, didn't manage to implement. And hopefully we can do that right now. So, I mean, implementing a feature is just the best thing in Biela. So, I wanted to cross off. I want to fix this input box here. I really don't like how it looks. So please fix the input boxes. They are currently white on the dark mode of the website. And the text is not visible. Yeah, that sounds good. All right. Let's see. Hopefully it fixes that for me because I really want you guys to be able to see what we write in the AI chat.
we have also a question
Okay, from who?
from Ziba.
From Ziba.
What was the most interesting project you built with Biela?
Mine or just in general? Like, I think she meant mine, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Okay. So my most interesting project. I don't know. I have a lot. I have a lot built with BL. I mean, it's a lot, man. But if I gotta think about it, my most interesting project. I think it was one with something with. I think it was like a movie ticket, not a movie ticket, but like an events page. And I built that events page, and it wasn't a complex project by any means. Like it was just a one-off thing that I just wanted to build. And what I did was I just prompted it like randomly, just randomly on biela.dev. I just prompted it for a events page, and I think the prompt was like a couple lines long, not too sure, just very casual talking. But I was so impressed with it that I just continued to build it. And at the end, after like a couple prompts, like a couple, I think they're called like steps here. So I think it was like a couple steps. After a couple of them, I was just so impressed with it. I just wanted to like show it to everyone. Like it was such an impressive project for me. And it was not even something that I truly had to build like from scratch. It was just something like one off, like a random thing I came up with. And yeah, that was just my most interesting project. Hopefully I can show it to you guys, but yeah, it was just impressive for me when what BL was able to do there. Do you guys have any project that you built that you were very impressed with? I think Cecilia, you have one project with some camera, like a smart home
smart
project.
home. Yeah, I did a smart home where you can, make some things pretty nice in your home, like close the doors, open them, open the garage, the windows,
Yeah, that sounds great.
the electricity, and you have camera in each room. Yeah, it's nice. I also made ones fully map, also with Romania and with Europe, and the map was interactive. I could hover on each country or city, and I could search things from that
Sorry
section.
for asking you this, but do you have a vacation home elsewhere, or why did you introduce the map?
So I don't know. I wanted to explore. I wanted,
Okay, so it's for rich people who have more than one house, right?
yeah.
I mean, that would be nice. That would be a nice thing to add to see. Oh, hey, I just want to turn on the lights for my house in I don't know, Hawaii, right? So I just go on this app built with Biela and I turn on the lights or I turn on the tap water or something like that. That's
This would
crazy.
be a different project also. You could go separately also. I mean, it
Ah, okay.
doesn't have to be exactly together, but
Yeah, yeah. Okay, but that's impressive too. I mean, I've
it is.
I've seen some apps before that are basically built for like smart home things, but I think you can do a much better job with Biela instead of using those apps. I don't think they can even compare. I mean, just
And I could use a design from an already made design, and Biela made it like almost one to one.
exactly, exactly. If you have a designer, if you're like a serious builder, and you have a designer that's already designed your website using Figma or something similar, you can just import that as a screenshot even. So
Yeah,
even if you have like a simple screenshot, like a low resolution screenshot, let's say you just stole it from somewhere on the internet, just Biela can just build it for you, even if it's low res or, you shouldn't really do that. You shouldn't steal from other people, but
but
it's a
it
use
makes
case.
it better. It doesn't
It's
make
a use
exactly
case.
the same. We are not copywriting, but it makes
Obviously,
it
we
better.
don't
So
support that.
that's important.
Exactly. But if, as I said, if you have a designer that's built you a Figma, you can just give the screenshot or project to Biela and it will build it for you right away, just like you want it to do. Anyways, so it did fix the input here and here, so this looks really nice. Uh, let's see, cross off the gallon of milk from the grocery list, please. Always ask your AI nicely. Oh my god, it did it.
Be
It did
polite.
it. Be polite? Yeah. Always be polite. Whenever you're in front of the camera, whenever you're off camera, you can just you can just say whatever you want to the AI. I'm just joking, guys. Obviously, just be polite. But yeah, it crossed off the gallon of milk. Very nice. You can just so now for the to-do lists, you can just talk to the AI. And you know what? I don't really like. I mean, I do like this button. It works pretty well, but I don't like the position of this modal. And this is called a modal, guys. It's basically like a floating box, floating window.
If you
So,
want, we can make a separate page.
separate page. I think that's more complex. I think we should just make it like a center screen thing because this is like the most important thing in this app, right? Like the AI is part of this app. It's like the most important thing, and the fact that Biela can implement ChatGPT into this is crazy. So let's make this the centerpiece of this design. And should I do it like a should I do a more complex prompt or should I do like a more generic one? Let's say a more complex prompt would be like position this X Y like center whatever,
No, no.
and a more generic one would be like just place this so it's
Let Biela think more.
yeah.
Hmm.
But how would the generic one be? I think I said something, but I forgot what I said. So I think I said position this, but
But,
centerpiece. Yes, I
but can I
remembered.
say if we'll put it in the center, we'll not be able to test it that easy uh, in the same time. So I don't know how to approach it.
What do you mean exactly?
I
We're not
mean,
going to be able to see, or what?
yes, it's gonna have also that blur background. So how
But
can we
we
test?
do have some. I mean, we can remove the blur if you want, or maybe we can. What do you think if we just implement this into every page? Like, let's say we push this down, all of this to-do list stuff, we push it down, and instead of this, we have like a nice chat logo here and
Yeah, better.
an input box, right? Okay. So for every let's let's not say so, but for every page, every tab, sorry, I want you to uh, add at the top a how exactly you say this? An icon, a chat, an AI icon, and an input box under it, so that the AI chat is the centerpiece of each page. All right, let's give it that. I really do like saying centerpiece. I mean, that's very classy, isn't it? Anyways, so far it works pretty good. I really like how it works. I think one issue that I found was that it brings back some data that it shouldn't, and it should be more straightforward and more user friendly instead of like it's a bit jagged. I think it's I think that's what it's called. It's a bit rough when talking to you, but we can definitely improve that. And this is the are these the instructions here? I think they are, right?
Where exactly? In the
The
right one?
instructions for the AI. I think those were the AI instructions, but I'm not too sure. So Biela can also make instructions for the AI. Awesome. We also have this floating icon, but we can remove that. And we have the grocery list and the... Oh, I forgot. I didn't even see this. So we have my name here. So I guess it does take my name from the beginning and still adds it here. Awesome. Let's see. Ask me to create lists and add tasks, check off items. Well, please add another list called... we added a grocery list. What do you guys think we should add next? Maybe like Christmas gift list?
Yeah, that would be
Christmas
great.
gifting list? Yeah.
We can make also.
Awesome.
Wow.
That was so quick. Awesome. Nice. Okay. I also want to go into the daily tasks here, and I'm not sure if this works here, but we're gonna try it out. So, let's see first how the task adding modal and process works. So you need a title, description is optional, a date, a time, and a priority, and that's about it. So, with that, as I said, let's... Oh, I was about to write in Biela, but no. Let's write here. Please add a task, a task called. Don't don't forget to breathe. Breathe at, I don't know. I wake up usually at around 7 a.m. At 7 a.m. and make it important. Super important, let's call it that. Because yeah, don't forget to breathe, guys. Let's send it off. And it did it. Oh, I forgot to give it a date. But yeah, it automatically took the high of
Priority.
the highest priority, exactly. And it also added the 0700, which is like military time basically. But that's okay, we can configure that to say 7 a.m. instead, if you guys prefer that. You know what bothers me right now is this sidebar. It doesn't extend all the way, and that's not very good looking. So let's figure out something on how to fix that. So please fix the... also, one more thing is I don't like these. I think these are called dividers or HR lines. I'm not exactly sure, but I also don't like that they're white. So please fix the sidebar to extend the entire page's height.
It's a break
And
line called the break line.
break line, yeah, that's good, yeah. Please fix okay, the sidebar and fix the we're gonna call it the outlines, the white outlines of do we have any others, or is it just... I think that's it. So white outlines from the sidebar, from it, because we already are talking about the sidebar, and the white dividers. Awesome. One more feature I want to talk about in Biela is we have a couple of things down here at the bottom, if you guys noticed. So we have basically this button that I was talking about at the beginning. Is called extended thinking, and basically what it does, it just keeps asking the AI to revise the prompt and think more about, you know, the prompt that you gave it to do. So basically, if you want it to be more, I'm not sure like how to explain it. So if you want the AI to be more explicit, maybe
So
something like
ultra.
that. More, yeah, well, whatever. If you want it to be more explicit and to have a more deeper understanding of whatever you prompted it to do, then just make sure to toggle this on, and it will do that for you. But take note that it will definitely take a bit more tokens from your account if you enable this. We also have the cleanup project. This is more important if you have a bigger project and you want it to open up faster, or you want the AI to work faster, or you want it to have less context. Make sure you clean up the project. That's not that important. What is more important, what is the most important one in this context menu here, is this. So if we type something, let's say I want a prompt called, let's say I want, not sure. I mean, this looks pretty good, but let's have the button here removed. So please remove the floating button for the AI chat. So when we do that, when we have a text here, when we have some text in here, and we want it to be more explicit, we want it to be more, have a better prompt, because this is very generic, this is very human written, basically, as to say it. We just press this button, and basically what it does is just, as it says here, enhance prompt. So when we click this, it's going to take a bit of time, but what it does, it makes a better prompt that the AI can read better. So it uses AI again to create a better prompt. And we're going to test that out very soon as it finishes loading. And yeah, so it did extend the sidebar, but it didn't fix the outlines here, and I'm pretty sure it's because I didn't tell it to fix it for dark mode. Instead, I think it fixed it for light mode. So we can try that out afterwards. I'm not sure exactly what happened here, but this usually works out. I think it takes a bit more time. I think it's a little bit slower. But yeah, another feature in Biela is the plan. So if you want to not modify any files in your project, but you want to talk to Biela, or you want to talk to an AI that Biela uses, you can just hit the plan button, and what it does, basically, you can just talk to it like any normal human being. So if you have some, I don't know, some very technical question that you want to ask it, I think you guys can even ask it, hey, how do I fix my car? And it will probably answer you with a correct answer. So if you have something like that, just make sure you ask it in Biela in the plan section. Anyways, let's give this prompt over to Biela, and afterwards we're gonna have the, why is this here? Why is this AI integration here? Maybe this is probably so that you can share this with anyone and they can use the OpenAPI key, their own OpenAPI key, OpenAI, sorry, API key. But this is really not needed here. I mean, this is just going to be a one-off app. We don't need to do this here. And oh, accidentally I sent it in the plan here. And as you can see, it just asked me if I want to do it, but I have to switch to the code mode. So obviously it didn't modify anything. The button's still here because as I told you guys, we use the plan version. So let's use the build this time and make sure that it removes the AI, the floating AI chat from the website. How do you guys like the live stream so far? I'm talking to my colleagues right now. How do you guys like it?
I think we already reached to a pretty good point. The
Yeah,
AI
Yeah,
works.
we implemented so many features already. We have the chat, which is doing great job,
exactly. Yeah, I think
and
we
the
did.
UI is really nice.
Yep, and it works, which is great.
Yeah.
But yeah, as I said here, we didn't input a date. I forgot to do that. But what I wanted to do was I want to test the focus mode, but hopefully we don't have any sound here. I'm not exactly sure.
You
So
can ask to implement that music mode.
some sound, huh? But
Yeah,
I wonder where it's gonna take the sound from. Do you have any ideas?
I never implemented music with Biela, but we can
Something
try.
with sound,
There.
right? Yeah, we can try it out. And also, what I just remembered, we had some feature to keep in mind. So we had the recorder to implement. So let's do that as a finishing touch.
Yeah,
So let's add the sound. I'm very curious. Let's see. Hold on.
No, it's not like.
I'm not sure if I hear anything. Maybe I hear some birds, but I'm not too sure.
We can stop the streaming music to.
Listen, maybe. You can try that out.
No, it's not.
No, I don't think so. I don't think it has music for now. But we can definitely try to implement that. So please implement
the rain music.
some serene music.
The rain.
The
With,
rain. Oh, yes, that's good. That's a good idea. Okay. Please implement some rain sounds when using the focus mode in the app. And also, I want to give it another, or maybe we should leave that as a one-off thing so we don't break anything with this. But in case, speaking of breaking things, if you break something, which is probably pretty rare with Biela, but if you do, if something happens, you always have the history tab, which is currently not available because I'm prompting something. But when you're done prompting, you always have the history tab here where you can roll back to any part of the project that you went through. So let's say we implement this recording feature and it doesn't really work out as great or as well as we wanted it to do to implement it, and so we just wanted to get rid of it. Instead of asking Biela to remove this feature because we don't want it anymore, we can just simply go to the history tab right here and roll back, and this will, as I said, roll back to the
the
previous step. Exactly. Yep. So let's check the focus mode for now, and we have the music on. I hear the sound, but it's very loud. It's very loud. It sounds more like static, but that's basically how rain sounds, right? So let's ask Biela just a couple more prompts before we end the stream. So please implement a volume slider for the sounds in the focus mode. So I just want a volume slider so that the rain doesn't sound as bad, because I'm not sure if you guys love rain, but I do really love rain. It's just that sometimes it's very loud, so kind of want to have it more subtle. Something, you know what's nice? When you have snow and there's like tiny rain, like tiny rain droplets coming down. It's not that loud, I think, but I really do like that type of weather. So we can probably manage to implement something similar to that. in the focus mode here, we have a rain volume and it's not placed very correctly. So let's ask Biela again. Please place the volume slider above the card with the timer.
It's
And it's
a
as easy as that, and that will work.
index issue.
Excuse me?
It's a Z index issue, technically.
Yeah, it is a Z index, but why? Why should we tell it what it is when he can do that
No,
thinking for itself?
exactly.
Yep.
Biela knows already.
Yep, exactly. So, yeah. It knows everything already. Maybe in the future we can make a Biela app that can make everything. It can cook for you, it can wash your clothes, it can wash your dishes as well, maybe. But yeah, let's see. So we have the volume here. Obviously, it fixed it very well. And we have it at 50%. I'm going to slide that down a little bit and we can start the rain sounds.
Perfect.
There we go. That's awesome. I think I could fall asleep to this.
Yeah.
I mean, in a couple prompts, but we don't really have time for this anymore. But in a couple prompts, you could, just one probably, you can implement some sleep feature where you put this on, like a timer. Let's say you have work tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, because tomorrow is Saturday. But if you do have work tomorrow, you can implement that feature where you wake up at whatever your time is. You can set an alarm, and you can sleep with rain on. And I know some people use that for sleeping. I think they call it something like white noise or something like that. Doesn't
Yeah.
really matter. Let me drink some water first. My lips are getting very dry. Okay. So, we had the recording feature, so excuse me guys if I'm taking too long, but this is a very complex project. And we have to make what the chat asked us to do. So we had the recording feature. Also, mentioning the chat, when we were when we were rehearsing the live stream today, we had someone in the chat come in and say, comment first. So thank you for that. Thank you to whoever commented first. I think it was around like 2 or 3 hours ago. Anyway, at this point, thank you so much. That scared us a little bit because we were rehearsing and we thought we were live. But anyways, please add a tab for recordings. Do you guys remember exactly what the feature was?
Oh,
It was like a recording feature, but for what exactly? Can you scroll back to the comment and maybe read it to me
Yeah.
again?
let me search it.
Maybe we have like a billion comments and you can't scroll back that far. But if not, we can just add a basic recording feature. Please add that for recording. Memos, I think I remember, right? Memos.
I don't think so.
Voice notes. You don't think so? I think it is. I think it's memos. Please add a tab for recording memos and voice notes. And
Okay.
let's just keep it generic, right? Did you reach the comment or no?
Yeah.
Yes, it's. I displayed.
So it
explain.
would be great for a task tracker to have a recorder, so you can record notes when somebody speaks, and then the AI analyzes it and turns into a task that's added to your to-do list.
Oh man, that's pretty complex. That is
Yeah.
pretty complex, but I think we can do that. So, but I'm not sure if we can finish that right now. So please add a tab for recording memos and voice notes. So let's add that for now. Let's give it that. And afterwards, we're going to ask Biela to implement a feature where we can send this voice recording over to ChatGPT. Does ChatGPT even have that feature where it can analyze voice? I
Yeah.
think it does, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
so we can ask Biela to implement that feature where it sends the voice recording over to ChatGPT and it can analyze for voice memos and notes and implement that in. But I think that's a bit of a complex ask to do. I'm not even sure exactly how we're going to store that uh, file, like the recording. Maybe we can send it over as it is, but I'm not too sure. Maybe you need a server for this or some place to store it. So if you want to host your own website, your own Biela website, maybe you can store it on your device and send it over to ChatGPT that way. But we're gonna try it out. Obviously, doesn't hurt to try. That's what we're here to do. To push the limits of AI with Biela because we know we can do it. That was so quick. I mean, see, as you grow your project, it just gets better and better. The AI has more context. It can do basically anything you ask it to do. And we have it right here, voice memos. So you can start recording or you can do a text memo. Well, text memo and a to-do list is probably the same thing. And let's see. Microphone access denied. Well, I will probably have to ask it to let me use the microphone, but I don't want to do that because I don't want to break the live stream. So I'll just pretend that I recorded something and we're going to ask Biela to send that over to ChatGPT. Let's see if that does something. We can test that out soon. So please implement a feature. Actually, please send the voice recording over to ChatGPT and ask it to analyze it and return the words said, maybe said, and if there are any lists in that voice recording. And if there are any lists in that voice recording, add them to the to-do lists. Sounds pretty simple, but that's a bit complex. So let's try that out. Let's see what it does. But yeah, as I told you guys, I don't want to break the live stream by giving Biela microphone access right now because it will probably mess up some settings and we don't really want that, do we, right now? So we're just going to pretend that we're sending a voice memo. But I think a good feature, instead of recording right now, it would be to maybe like select some file from your computer that has like a recording. Because sometimes I think phone apps, like recording apps on your phone, they store this file somewhere. So you can feed it, you can open the browser on your phone and you can just select the file that you recorded. That would be also a feature maybe you can add. But yeah, I think it's more straightforward to use the full-on recording feature. Anyways, good. So, I think we had some stuff in the content studio here. I forgot about my BMO, and I'm sorry, Madalena, but I'm sorry about forgetting to add the title. We're gonna do that right away because we have a couple more minutes.
Or at least we can add the logo image that we chose from the one that the AI generated.
True, that's true. Okay, let's save this to the library.
Yeah.
Actually, if I go back, I do want to, instead of this, please take the BMO robot and remove the background. No, actually,
Move
please
it
remove.
above the chat. part.
Excuse me?
We can put the BMO above the chat part. Like,
Oh, like the icon of the chat.
yeah,
That would be a
the
good feature. So let's
character of the chat.
let's remove the background. Or actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna remove the background. I'm just gonna save this to the library and upload it, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this image as is, and it's gonna crop the background out itself. Basically, it's just gonna make this a circle, and we're gonna use this in project. So please use this as the icon for the AI chat. And just to make sure, yeah, so it's a square. And you know what, I think I'm gonna keep it a square. No, and make it a round icon. Also, please name the website Bebo instead of TaskFlow. TaskFlow was the name that the AI chose. It's very generic, but it works. But we're gonna use the BMO name instead of TaskFlow. So in my opinion, I think this is a much better like to-do list or daily task app than Tiimo. If you play around with it a little bit more, you can modify the um, design of it so that it looks more professional. But obviously, we just wanted to make a more impressionable or more different take on the Tiimo app that is currently very popular right now. And we just wanted to focus more on the functionality that Tiimo lacks instead of focusing on the looks, which basically I think most websites nowadays just focus on the looks instead of functionality, while Biela just manages both. So let's be honest right now, Biela just looks great and it also has a lot of functionality, so it works very well. So that's what I just wanted to focus on the functionality more. And the design is also very important, obviously, but it's less important than the functionality. You just want, basically, when I look for a task or a daily task or a to-do list app, I just look for the most functions. It's called function over form. So that's what I look for when looking for a task app, task manager. Okay, so what do we have here? It did correctly identify BMO. I really like this name, BMO. Do you guys like it?
Yeah.
I really like BMO. Oh my god, that is so cute. I mean, that is really cute. We can ask Biela to change the colors of this website to match the light blue and the greenish blue tint of this BMO guy, but we're not gonna do that right now. Anyways, it looks very nice. I really like it. It's very fancy. It's a cute guy, cute little guy. Anyways, I think that wraps it up, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So
It went pretty nice. I like it.
yeah, we did pretty good.
Yeah. In such a short time, we made something great.
Exactly. So if you have a couple, like an hour or so to spare in your free time, just try BL out and use it to create your perfect website and your basically your dream. So just make your dream come true with Biela. We
Just
didn't
the
we didn't
idea.
use the database, but that's fine. That's Supabase's problem, not ours. Anyways, do you guys want to do the ending or should I do it?
You can do it.
You can do it? Okay, let's hear you say it.
No, you.
Me? Okay.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed our website. Wait, let me go to the preview so you guys can see it better. So thank you guys for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed this live stream, and we'll see you next Friday. Hopefully you guys will be there as well. And yeah, thank you so much. Goodbye, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.
for watching us. Bye.
Thank you.